Hi, I'm Emma Solomon and I'm here in Dorset for 2 weeks to take lots of different photographs of as many locations as I can. From the east of Dorset, along the coastline from Southbourne, all the way down to Lyme Regis in the west. I can't wait to get going and I hope you enjoy the next couple of videos based in Dorset. We'll have to leave our lovely shepherd's hut today in Wool. We're driving west and down to the coast to Osmington Mills, and first of all we're going to see the White Horse, which was built in 1808 for George III. Then we're going down to the beach side. Apparently there's a really nice waterfall that I want to have a look at. Afterwards we're travelling on to the island of Portland. Now it's not quite an island, but it's almost an island, and I think the locals feel that it's an island, but it is connected to the mainland by a pebble beach. But we're going to Church Oak Cove, and if we have time I want to go on to Portland Bill Lighthouse to see that at sunset.
I don't need to think about it. There's nothing in this world that we can't do. Flowers even mad about it, 'cause they can't bloom like you don't. I don't see a way around it, 'cause everything has led me straight to you. It's nothing new. Baby, I'm outside, been thinking about you all night. Been thinking it ain't right if you and me only see us in our dreams. I'm outside, been thinking about you all night. Been thinking it ain't right.
I'm down on the beach at Osmington Mills and came specifically for the waterfall, but even though it's been raining for the past 5 days, it really isn't a massive torrent, and I think the massive torrents you're only going to get in the winter. So if you want a really good picture of the waterfall, you'll have to come in the winter. This is what the beach looks like though, really empty. Look at this. And you'll see the big cruise liners in the water. They shouldn't normally be here, but we're living in a COVID world, still on lockdown 2021, and unfortunately those cruise ships are going nowhere, so they're just stuck in Weymouth Harbour. But it's just quite an odd sight to see.
See us in our dreams. I'm outside, been thinking that you all night. Been thinking it ain't right if you and me only see us in our dreams. I'm outside.
Morning. The sun is so bright already. I have a friend on the roof and it's waiting for my scraps. We are in Church Oak Cove, a small cove on the island of Portland. We're about 7 miles down the road from the lighthouse, which is why I chose this place. I think it's beautiful in its setting, but I don't know if you can hear the road. I mean, it's only sort of 20 past 8 in the morning, and it's already busy and noisy, and the seagulls are incredibly noisy. It's a small pod with a pull-down bed, which is quite heavy, so it's really, I can't actually put it back up. I tried to put it back up and smash my hands, so I'm not going to bother. But today I've got a bit of a relaxed day, so I'm going to wander down to the cove, which is the reason why I'm here. And I'm going to wander up to the lighthouse again. This afternoon will be rain, so I might just edit some pictures while it's raining. I was in Portlandville last night, so I don't know if I should go back there tonight or go down to the cove. I'll just see how I feel about 6:30 and then decide. Sunset's around 8:45 at the moment. So yeah.
I've no idea why Captain Jack is buried here, but this tomb is incredible. There certainly is a pirate. This has a great history, this beach. Allegedly, it's the first place that the Vikings landed when they started their raids over in here in England. Incredible. I wonder what they saw when they came here. We're here in Portlandville. Finally got here when the rain has not been falling. So let's hope we get some good moody shots. Yesterday was a complete washout. It was rained all day and conditions aren't great here. Not many ways, but we just have to make the most of it. The sun is trying to break through. We've got clouds here and we've got an amazing rainstorm. Yeah.
And how late do you plan on going nowhere? Afraid of all the things you don't know. There's so many reasons you should care. Don't stay looking out the window. And how late do you plan on going nowhere? Afraid of all the things you don't know. There's so many reasons you should care. The sun is setting down soon. You'll never see the stars when you're all in your head. You can find beauty in the night too, but it's harder to see when you're stuck in a dream. So would you keep on going? I know that you're in the open, hoping that you'll be okay. Don't stay looking out the window. And how late do you plan on going nowhere? Afraid of all the things you don't know. There's so many reasons you should care. Don't stay looking out the window. And how late do you plan on going nowhere? Afraid of all the things you don't know. There's so many reasons you should care.
back in the car after 3.5 hours at Portland Bill, a little bit windswept. But actually, compared to 2 days ago, the wind was much lower today. So I was able to get my tripod out and hopefully get a few shots off. The wind 2 days ago was just awful. It was pushing me over, so there's no way I could have taken any pictures on my tripod. Although it did look spectacular with the waves, but it was just impossible to photograph. But today the weather's moody after all the rain we had last night, moody and grey and miserable for people visiting, but actually quite nice to photograph. Also be aware when you're here, you're going to be scrambling all over rocks and boulders. It's tricky underfoot, so wear thick clothes or over trousers or things that you don't care that they get dirty, and wrap up really warm because it is quite cold in the wind. I'm back at my pod, which is only 7 miles away from Portland Bill, and I was just thinking about one other thing while I was up there. There were a couple of lads scrambling over Pulpit Rock. Honestly, there's no way you'll be able to drag me up there in a million years. I'm too scared, far too scared. But if you're brave enough and you're sensible enough, you can climb up and take some great selfies. But I took a few photographs with my feet firmly on the ground. I'm in Tout Quarry Sculpture Park, absolutely fantastic location right at the top of the hill in Portland. We can see Portland's sleepy fishing village just below, and the Chesil Beach, which goes 17 miles all the way to West Bay, and it's really what connects this sort of an island to the mainland. This quarry used to be used for all the Portland stone, which a lot of the old buildings in London are built off, but now it's disused, and there are 60 sculptures that you're meant to find in the park. Now I haven't got the time to find all of them, but I did come specifically to see Anthony Gormley's Falling Man, which I found eventually, which is quite cool. But really, what a view, beautiful. One of the great things about Tout Quarry is that it's free to park and there's no entry fee, so you get this wonderful view just for free, and there's a lovely seat right at the top of the hill. You can just overlook the bay here, and this is perfect for sunsets. I wasn't so happy actually in hindsight to take photographs of sunset from Tout Park. I just didn't feel safe enough. There was no lighting and it was tricky underfoot. So I opted for the safer option, which was the big roundabout at the top of Portland, which is called the Heights. There's parking there, which I think was about £1. And I sat there for a couple of hours just to watch the sun setting. Unfortunately, it wasn't a brilliant sunset as a storm rolled in, but it was great to see the changing lights on the beach and the rain hitting the sea, so it wasn't all lost. Thanks for watching the episode. We've got 4 in total, so enjoy all of them. East Dorset, Purbeck, Portland and West Dorset. If you like watching our videos, please just subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll get a new video straight into your inbox when we released it.